Have you ever wondered how professional photographers manage to capture images that just seem so perfect? It's not just about the camera or the subject, it's about how they frame the shot. This technique, known as photography framing, is all about positioning the elements within your image to create a captivating composition. It's an art that combines creativity with a dash of geometry. Today we're going to explore the fundamental rules and techniques of framing. So, without further ado, join me as we delve into the fascinating world of photography framing. Our journey begins with the rule of thirds, a fundamental principle in photography. This rule is a powerful tool that can transform your compositions, turning ordinary shots into stunning visuals. Imagine your viewfinder or screen is divided into 9 equal blocks, like a grid. 2 horizontal lines, 2 vertical lines, and 4 intersections. The idea is to position the important elements in your scene along those lines, or at the points where they intersect. This technique can create a more balanced, visually interesting shot. The rule of thirds promotes a sense of depth and dynamism in your images, moving the viewer's gaze across the frame. It adds a captivating asymmetry to your shots, making them more engaging than if you placed your subject dead center. So, next time you're framing a shot, try applying the rule of thirds. With the rule of thirds, you can turn a simple snapshot into a captivating image. Next, we explore the concept of leading lines, a powerful tool for directing the viewer's attention. Have you ever noticed how your eyes naturally follow certain lines in an image, almost like an invisible path? That's the magic of leading lines at work. They can take on various forms, from the obvious like roads, rivers, or railway tracks, to the subtle ones such as the edge of a table, a gaze, or even the direction in which light falls. Regardless of their form, these lines serve a vital purpose. They guide your viewer's eye through the photograph, creating a visual narrative that adds depth and perspective to your composition. Identifying leading lines requires a keen eye and a bit of imagination. Look for elements in your environment that can serve as lines. It could be a row of trees, a winding path, or even shadows. Then position these lines so they lead towards your subject or some other point of interest in your frame. With leading lines, you're not just taking a photo, you're guiding a journey. Now let's delve into the technique of framing within a frame, a creative way to add depth and context to your images. This technique is all about using elements within your scene to create a natural frame around your subject. It's like creating a picture within a picture, and it's an incredibly effective way to draw your viewer's eye towards your main point of interest. Think about how a window frame or an archway can work as a natural border, highlighting and isolating your subject. Even everyday items like trees, doorways, or the arms of your subject can serve as framing devices. It's all about how you position these elements in relation to your subject. The beauty of framing within a frame lies in its versatility. You can use it in any type of photography, from landscapes to portraits, and it always adds an extra layer of intrigue to your shots. With framing within a frame, you can add an extra layer of intrigue to your shots. While breaking the rules can be fun, sometimes a centered composition can make a powerful statement. And when it comes to aesthetics, nothing beats the golden ratio. Centered composition is all about symmetry. By placing your subject in the center of your frame, you emphasize balance, creating a strong focal point that captures the viewer's attention. This technique works exceptionally well for portraying reflections, patterns, and architecture. On the other hand, the golden ratio, also known as the divine proportion, is a mathematical pattern found throughout nature and art. This ratio, approximately 1 to 1.618, is believed to produce aesthetically pleasing compositions. In photography, this can be represented as a spiral or a grid, which guides the placement of your subject or elements for a harmonious result. Both these techniques have their unique charm. They can help you create images that are not only pleasing to the eye, but also deeply engaging. With centered composition and the golden ratio, you can create images that are not only pleasing to the eye, but also deeply engaging. Finally, let's touch on negative space, an often overlooked but crucial element in photography framing. This refers to the unoccupied or empty areas in your frame. Contrary to what you might think, these spaces aren't wasted. They provide breathing room, giving your subject the spotlight it deserves. By skillfully employing negative space, you can guide the viewer's eye and create a balance between the subject and its surroundings. With negative space, you can create a sense of tranquility, simplicity, and focus in your images.